As Kenyans eagerly await the announcement of their next president, political experts in Uganda are blaming the International Criminal Court for deepening divisions in the country. The experts contend that crimes against humanity charges preferred against Uhuru Kenyatta and his running mate William Ruto have widened the tribal rift among Kenyans.
Those charged by the ICC feel that this is their last chance to defend themselves on the electoral scene and not at The Hague. That if they lose in this election, they will lose everything.
The two Jubilee coalition big shots were indicted at The Hague in 2012 for allegedly masterminding the post-election violence that saw over 1,000 people killed and 6,000 others displaced in ethnic clashes. Professor Mamdani also argues that although Kenya has got a wealthy political class dominating politics, many of its leaders still regard politics as a career as opposed to a vocation.
So it's the reproduction of the profession is not very different from other professions. Doctors' children tend to become doctors. Lawyers' children tend to become lawyers. Soldiers' children, officers' children tend to become officers.
Some of the Kenyans who attended the open discussion were concerned about the tendency of Africans to elect presidents from families with historical roots in leadership positions.
Even if we are a very good dancer, there will be time for you to step aside for other people to dance.
Professor Mamdani argues that Africa still lacks leaders who come into politics to sort out issues affecting people in various societies. That prompted me to ask him a question as to whether the opposition in Uganda pushing for change of leadership remains significant in the multi-party political sphere.
The opposition has some good leaders, but the opposition has weak organization. Leaders without organization may gain support of people, but it's difficult for them to mobilize people. You can't just mobilize people through speeches.
Professor Mamdani further maintains that the constitutional reforms that Kenya made in 2010 have made a positive impact on the ethnically polarized nation. Still Biarhanga, NTV.